Good morning, students. How are you? I think all of you are fine. So I am also fine. So today I will discuss about a very important thing, which is speaking skills. That is speaking skills. So all of you are speak, and I also speak. So you are listening my lecture. So what is speaking? What is speaking? So speaking is a process by which we can express our views, our ideas, or our thinking. Okay. So we all are listening lectures of so many teachers. We are also listening your content and your expressions. So you also use the term good speaker. What is good speaker? Good speaker is nothing but a person who expresses his ideas or his thinking to all of us very clearly. Very clearly. That is, in his speech, he maintained good sound, or he has no grammatical error in the whole lecture, and there are so many reasons behind it. So I can say that that person is a good speaker. That is, when he speaks, I enjoyed his lectures very much. So what is the characteristics of good speaker? So at first, what is the characteristics? At first, the speaker must deliver his lecture very clearly. Very clearly. That is, it must be audible to all. First is, what is the characteristics? First is, he must deliver his lecture very clearly. Okay? Very clearly. What is the second point? Second point, in his lecture, he maintains or he confirms that there is no grammatical error. No grammatical error. There must be no grammatical error. Otherwise, that will be not audible, that will be not understandable to all. No grammatical error. Okay. Next, he delivered his lecture according to the situations, and according to the situations, that is mental situations of the listener. So he must take care about the mental situations of the listener. That is, mental situation is very also a very important term. Mental situation. Another, there are so many reasons. That is his body language. His body language must be very positive and confident. It is he must be confident about his lecture. Second, he will speak minimum negative words. Minimum negative. So that's the characteristics of a good speaker. Then, what are the component of speaking? First, component of speaking. Component of speaking. So there are mainly 4 components of speaking. First is vocabulary. Vocabulary. Vocabulary is very important for speaking, and vocabulary, that is the word stock, or the word which he speaks may vary from person to person. So I think a person who belongs a very large vocabulary. Generally in infant age, a child belongs to 150 to 200 vocabulary. So if a person belongs more vocabulary, so his lecture will be more enriched. So first component is vocabulary. Second component is grammar. Second component is grammar. Grammar. So grammar is very important. If a person is very clear or has very good knowledge about grammar, then his lecture is well behaved, well maintained, and well enriched. So that will be very important. That is very important to belonging to good grammar. Next is pronunciation. It is very important. Pronunciation. Pronunciation is very important because a word. Let me explain. Imagine there are two persons and they are speaking. They are speaking a story. But one's pronunciation is very good, very clear, but another person pronunciation technique is not too good. So the person whose pronunciation is very clear, that person's lecture will be more interesting to us. So pronunciation is very important, and pronunciation varies from country to country. That is our pronunciation. That is the citizens of India when pronunciate in English language, and the citizens of UK or USA, so their pronunciations are all very good. So pronunciation is very important. Next is fluency. It is very important. Fluency. Generally, we are very fluent in our mother language or mother language. So the persons whose mother language or mother tongue is English, so their fluency is English is very higher than us. That is, our mother tongue or mother language is Bengali. So we are very fluent about Bengali, but not in English. There are exceptions also, but in general, fluency is very important. If a person is fluent in his language, in which he is going to deliver his lecture, so that lecture will be more enriched. So these are the four basic components of speaking: first vocabulary, then grammar, then pronunciation, then fluency. Next, barrier. There are so many barriers in speaking. First, negative words. Negative words are first barrier. Second barrier, lack of vocabulary. If a person has very less stock of vocabulary, then his lecture will not be accepted to all. And the next is lack of fluency in their languages, and there are so many barriers. It varies from language to language. So what are the importance of this speaking skills? There are so many importance in speaking skills because we can express our ideas or our views in speaking. So if you have very good idea but your speaking skill is not so good, then that will not be accepted, or that will not create a positive impact to the listener. So you have to learn speaking skills. Okay, so that's it. I think you all enjoyed it. So thank you so much. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Any problem? Okay. Thank you so much.